Hello. How are you? So, I know that I talk a lot. So, yesterday I was watching a video of someone I really like because it appeared on my feed, even though I haven't watched anything from her in a while. And I was like, you are talking too much. And then I was like, I talk too much. And sometimes people just want to get to the point and be quick. Let me tell you, you need to understand the process. So, usually when I tell people stories or things that happened in my life, I do take my time with it. But sometimes what I realize is that, yes, with certain people, we can be like that because it's not every person in the world that it's going to hear your half an hour story with every detail, with people do not care, to be honest with you. Even sometimes I criticize others and I do not care either, you know? But it's cute to see that people actually care like I care when I'm, talking and telling you this happened, but it wasn't the final product that, I want to tell you the whole story. And sometimes people do that to me, and sometimes I don't have patience, but I gain that patience. So, yeah, I realize this because sometimes I have me and my soul sister, and it's like this week we were with each other, and it was like, she was like, are you hearing me? Sometimes I feel like you don't hear anything that I say. It's like, do you care? I don't know if the words were exactly like that, and I was like, no. Sometimes I think like that because I talk, 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 and you are like, and she says another word, but I don't know in English. So, and she says, pois, and I was like, I feel the same way. Sometimes I feel like people do not care when we are talking, and when we are telling them something that was really, I don't know, life changing, or something that, you know, something memorable, something that made us feel certain emotions, and that's why we want to tell them everything. And yeah, she was feeling the same way, and I was like, yes, I'm hearing you. Even sometimes I know she sees my reactions, and she's very good at reading people. And I was listening to her. Of course, sometimes I was feeling sleepy, but I guess the two of us were feeling sleepy in that day. Yeah, but I was listening, and I guess she listens to me too sometimes. But sometimes, yeah, I think both of us, we hear each other, we have patience. But when I'm talking to someone from my family, I do know exactly that they do not care, because I know that I say the story completely as it happened, at least from my point of view. And I want to say every detail to the maximum. And yeah, I know it's too much. And sometimes nowadays I just don't want to tell them because I see it in their faces that they do not give a freaking flying fudge. So, yeah. And I think, yeah, yesterday I was with my dad, and he was speaking to me, and he was, sometimes my dad, he starts speaking a lot. I don't know. Yeah. And he starts explaining things, and you know I see myself in him. And I guess my mom is like that too. But, well, sorry, I wanted to sneeze. Gosh. It went away, mother trucker. I wanted to sneeze. So, and I was like, you're like me, or maybe I'm like you. You want to say all of these things because you were talking about one thing, and I don't want to have the patience to listen to you, but I can have that patience. And then I was, smiling, and sometimes I was laughing inside. I don't know if I was laughing out in, when he was speaking. But I was like, others feel like me too sometimes. And yeah, sometimes I'm like other people too. Yeah, we can be our own mirrors, even though this is not a bad thing. It's funny just to, yeah. And what else? And so I speak a lot. I know that I do, and sometimes we just have to get to the point. But I think through life, with experience, you will start to realize that, and you will choose better the people you want to say the story for half an hour or 1 hour, and you choose and start to know the people that you say this happened, and yeah, the end in less than a minute. And yeah, okay, so I saw all of my video and everything that I talked was a 23-minute video. And you know me, I wrote something because, you know, most of my videos, sometimes I repeat myself a lot. And I continue to do that even when I say this, because I'm always saying today it's a voiceover, and it's again a voiceover. And yeah, basically, what I wrote is sometimes you think you are doing great, but in reality, you are chasing something so much you only focus on that. You forget about all of the other things to the point it's unhealthy. Overthink everything, question everything, your brain doesn't rest. You want to control so much that you are only hurting yourself. I don't chase, I attract. Say it as many times as you need, and then go on with your life. Focus on the things that make you happy, make you grow, obstacles that make you more mature. Experiment, have hobbies, cook, eat healthy. Try to, at least, because there's a lot of things. When I'm eating, I eat a salad. The last few days, I eat a salad with avocado and with some types of nuts, with chicken or tuna, or uh, and and then I mix some fried chips. And I'm I'm trying to be healthy, but at the same time I eat a lot of cookies and chocolate. So yeah, and there's a thing called pudding. Do you call Yes, you call it the same thing in English, I guess. And Sunday, and on uh Monday. Sunday I ate a pudding with orange juice. You mix it with orange juice. And on Monday, I ate one like a Brazilian pudding with condensed milk. And you know what? It felt so good, but my belly didn't like it at all. This happened, like, imagine the last time that I ate pudding was like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago or something. My belly felt good. But imagine, like a month ago, I ate pudding and I went to the bathroom. I was not feeling good. My Everything inside of me was not okay. And yeah, and maybe this is a TMI, I know, but well, it's life. Um, so, and this time, okay, so I went to the bathroom at least 3 times, and there was a lot of gas inside of me, like a lot, like a lot. And That was not normal, you know? I was like really bloated, like I was not feeling good. I was, driving the car. I looked like a pregnant lady, you know? I only saw my belly. And I was like, well, when you're pregnant, you will look like this. And I was like, okay. And yeah, I was not feeling good. But uh, today at night, I did another massage. And, all of this happened because I was feeling bloated from Tuesday, from Monday to Tuesday. And, well, I did a massage. And, well, that worked pretty well. But I was not feeling that good. And yeah, that happened. And I did another massage today during the night, and I woke up so much better, and I put something around my belly. I don't know how you call it now. And yeah, I I woke up, still feeling a little bloated, but I'm good. And yeah, I still eat a lot of cookies and chocolate and processed foods, so that doesn't help. But the pudding was so good, You don't, it's, life is short. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself, but sometimes there's things you don't say no to. And food is it's my thing, and I do enjoy it very much. When I'm sick and I don't smell or feel the taste, I'm really sad. It's one of the things that makes me sad, not smelling or tasting things. And yeah, and I do enjoy it and will enjoy it until I die. And yeah, that's that. Continuing what I wrote. Uh, Basically, go for walks, dance, sing, have fun, write things you want, take action towards that. And the things you wanted so deeply, they will start to appear. Just live in this very moment and things will flow. And you know what? Right now, things are flowing for me. I wrote them and I'm not chasing them like to the point where it's unhealthy. I'm just going on and about my life. How do you say it? On and about, huh? Yeah, I'm doing my thing and things are happening and I'm pretty, content with things. Sorry. It's my I always have reminders of what I need to do every day, which helps with anxiety if you have, and it's really good. And yeah, you know, yeah, that's that. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you have a great day. And yeah, just enjoy food, enjoy laughing with people, choose your people, around your circle, because, sometimes, another thing, sometimes you don't have to speak. People want your opinion. People want you to respond to them. People want your reactions. You don't have to react every time. You don't have to act upon something because people are trying to get it out of you, or a yes or a no, or sometimes people want their own approval from you, and they want to know that they're right. And maybe I do this too. Uh, but you don't have to, have an opinion when you don't feel comfortable with that person. It's not that the person is a bad person, but sometimes it's too much. There's things I can have my opinion about everyone, but I don't need to always be telling that to every and anyone. I can keep that to myself. Of course, this can pull a lot of things because I want to, how do I say? Because sometimes you don't want to say no to people, because sometimes you always want to be on their good side, or you don't want to confront people, or a lot of things, you know? But sometimes you have the right to say no. You have the right to not give an opinion. You have the right to not respond to how people want you to respond because they want, in a way, your approval. Because, oh, I'm doing this and this and this and this. What do you think of it? I'm right, right? Well, you can be right in your own actions, or in some ways, not to 100. But I don't have to be there, telling you everything. First of all, I'm younger than you. And even if I was older, first of all, when you're younger than others, it's like, or maybe I'm just acting like I'm superior, or maybe it's my ego, but it's like, if you're older than me, I don't have to be, not that I'm not, it's not teaching, but I don't need to be, I don't need to tell you whatever the heck is on my mind because I don't like it. In ways, I'm an introvert. And when you go deep and you want to know things about me or things that I think about, because, you know, I'm a very strong, I have very strong opinions on things. And sometimes I grow out of them or grow into them because as you mature, you have different opinions about different things. And that is changing quicker and quicker now. I don't know, I'm evolving. And uh, and at the same time, I think like, well, I want to be on the good side of everyone, on everyone's good side. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to. I don't want that energy, the energy that it's like always confronting, always being like very excessive, very justifying everything. I think I already justify enough, and that I already opinionate enough. I don't need to do that more. No. It's like I want my peace at the end of the day, I don't always have to be on the defense side. Sometimes people want to fuck up, just let them. Because I do that too. We don't have to, impose so much. And I know that I did that on my past, and sometimes I still do, but I I try to improve. But, there's things that can be very unhealthy. And when you acknowledge that they are unhealthy to you, you are like, no, there's a wall that I want to, keep between us because I want my peace. And yeah, basically that's that. And thank you for listening to me. And well, those 23 minutes now, they are almost, yeah, 19. So thank you for listening to me. Do whatever the heck you want, basically, and just don't hurt people, or sometimes you can hurt people unconsciously, or whatever the name is that I don't know how to spell or pronounce. It's pronounced, it's not spell. And yeah, sometimes things can happen without you knowing. Yeah. But do whatever you want, and just laugh, have fun, because yeah, we need more of that. At least I do. So yeah, have a great day, a lot of kisses, and yeah, thank you for listening to me blabbing. Thank you.